All right, so this is going to be the start. My name's Chad Joshua, and if you don't know, I'm writing 100 songs. I spent the last couple of weeks trying to get myself organized and ready to start recording, spending a lot of time ironing out what exactly needs to go into my day and what I need to do in order to make some progress into the right direction. With all of that behind me and an upgraded camera here, I'm ready to dive into this. And part of that diving in starts with the gym. So Eileen and I are getting our things together and we're going to get ready to get out of here. You ready to go?
Yes, it's rolling. I think my good suit is in the bottom.
All right, well, I was just working on something that I thought I could maybe just post up quick online. And I'll get back to that a little bit later. Something about the situation with Pam Bondi not releasing those declassified lists and Representative Luna giving her an earful on Twitter yesterday. But pretty interesting thread there to take a look at if you haven't. But I got to get back into the studio here and to the challenge of moving forward. First, some of these grapes. I have about 5 songs here that are in queue, and the one that is on deck is called, I'm not sure the name, but for now we're calling it Danger. It is about World War III and how nobody needs that, and the de-escalation that's taking place now. We're wanting to see to it that this deep state nonsense, this global cabal, is brought to heel, and that we're not going to need to run into the mountains looking for cave works in order to be able to keep ourselves alive. Because I can't imagine that as a good time. As much as I love camping, before I can publish this song, I have to polish a couple things, and it needs to be mixed. So we're going to spend a couple hours today on polishing some of that. From there, we're going to go into the mix. So it could be today, but I doubt it. I think it could be a day or two of polishing and focused attention in order to get it exactly where it needs to go. But for now, it's sounding good. It's just the very end of the song. I need some more fireworks, shall we say. I don't know if I like that idea as a descriptor for a song about nuclear war. Going forward with this daily vlog, I don't know how best to share the audio that's coming from a workstation. Whenever the song is only in pieces, it's not a complete thought. A lot of times, whenever I'm working with something, I'll put something in that doesn't sound great, but it gives me some kind of an idea as to what it can sound like, and I have enough of a vision where it's just a representation of what it is that I want it to be. I have found that whenever I share things with others and they don't have an appreciation for that kind of process, they have this tendency to look at you like they're smelling something bad. Because it doesn't sound great. It sounds terrible sometimes. So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna feel comfortable with sharing this, but I can't see how I can do a daily vlog about the process of all of this and not include clips and bits in it. And I don't know whether or not I should capture audio inside of the computer to share or just record audio in through the mic of the camera as it's being put into the room by the studio monitors. So we're gonna just play it by ear. If you don't like it, then text me below. If you don't like something that I'm doing, text me below, and then maybe over time we can come to some sort of a consensus on how this can be the better iteration of a daily show into the process of working towards a long-term branding goal. That's it, I got work to do. So this is part of the whole thing where I get way sidetracked. I wasn't supposed to open this song. I just saw it there. It's been a long while since I had opened this, a very long while. And I thought, wow, I should just open that and take a listen. And then I did. And now here we are, 38 minutes down the rabbit hole. But I really, really love what I just did. I just made a vocal pass there. There's no words in there. It's just the melody. But I like it, and I made a harmony there, and it really pops out those couple places. It's rudimentary, but it informs me the next time I go to look at this, like what is something, at least a starting point. But I'm sort of feeling that. It sounds pretty good. Sometimes you just want to go with the flow, but you can't. I have to go back onto the regularly scheduled program. So let's get to that before my whole day is gone. Daytime bombs away, doomsday day, throw the dead end game. I don't know. I feel like it's crap. But let's just see if it starts something. Day, time. Wow. I just finished up looking at that Danger song. I'm gonna sit here for a little while. See if I can't get a handle on this acoustic social media song. We'll see, and then we'll go from there. I just finished writing it. I'm a little bit later than I had hoped. I have to walk out the door. I have some things I need to do outside. Looks like I missed the day on this, but you know what? We're gonna pick this up tomorrow. What we have is, it says Bam Bam Sugar, we want the names, we want the list, don't make us question who it is you're protecting. Bam Bam Sugar, we want the names, we want the list, don't make us question you and your loyalty. It says promises made, promises kept, keep your word true and release it, unredacted and transparent, show us an inkling of respect. Bought and beholden by the packs, or honey potted, same as that. The truth is we already know just how ugly this could go. Say what you mean what you say, declassify and let us face the ugly, inconvenient truth. The mandate isn't yours to choose. The ugly, inconvenient... Until we're seeing eye to eye, we're still the victims of the crime that you've become complicit for, letting us down, expecting more. And then back to that chorus. Bam Bam Sugar, we want the names. All right, we're heading out of here for a little bit. So I just finished everything that I needed to do out here. But before I head back to the house, so I'm gonna head back there in a second. Last night or the night before, I don't remember which, I registered a new website. And I intend to use the website with this project going forward. And it was really so exciting for me because it had been a couple of years back when I first started putting this project all together, when I had this idea for the overall brand for the whole thing to be called Gone to Glory. And if you look back at the first video there on the YouTube, episode 1, you'll see it in that segment that I had made. But at that time I had looked to see if that name was available, if the website was available, and it wasn't. And it was just 2 days ago, and it struck me to search the name again. And lo and behold, apparently whoever it was that had it let the registration expire. So I scooped it up. So I got that. Exactly how I'm gonna bring this all together, I don't really know. But the more I know about life, you just keep going and doing your best to put the next foot forward and learn from what you learn, and let that help you to forge into the tomorrow. And God knows there's so many people who are so better put together than I am, that if you're really looking for help and for educational advice in this kind of way, those are the ones who you need to follow. For me, you can watch To Root Along if you'd like, because that's about all that you're gonna get out of it. Someone to root for, someone to watch tumble about a bit. But we're gonna have a good time doing it. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching this far. To get back home and see what I can't make of the rest of the day, working down this calendar. And I feel pretty happy with how it all worked out today. And the first real day that I try to implement a schedule and hold myself to that, rather than just spending the entirety of it winging it. But I think it's pretty clear that if we don't start adapting to some kind of structure, we're not gonna get anywhere. So that's what we've done. Day 1 is just about completed. Now I'm working on a blog. I'm writing it for the Songsmith recording, and I'm writing it about polishing a song. As I was in there working on Danger earlier, I was just taking mental notes of all the things that I needed to do in order to be able to get that one wrapped up. And that's what the blog's gonna be about, just the things that need to get done whenever you're finishing a song before you get to the mix. Blog is done. Maybe it took me an hour and a half, I think. It's hard to know. But I feel good about it. I gotta see what's next.